He's not only on the front lines fighting drug smugglers from Mexico, he's an outspoken critic of our lack of border security.
But all that tough talk and action may have now literally put a crosshairs on his back. CBS 5's Pat McReynolds joins us now with news that Pinal County Sheriff Paul Babu has now received credible threats against his life. Pat?
That's right. See, Catherine, we're not just talking about angry Americans making threats, although he gets that too, but he is also being warned by agencies outside Arizona that the Mexican Mafia and drug cartels have given the green light to take him out. Well, he spoke exclusively with us about that threat earlier today.
All cops have to deal with threats each and every day.
Sheriff Paul Babu tried his best to downplay the very sobering news. In fact, we were scheduled to interview him about something completely different when the news broke publicly that there are credible threats from the Mexican Mafia against his life.
We're representing the rule of law here in America. And so that is an affront to me more than it is that it's troubling to me. You know, I'm more outraged the fact that these people would dare to say such things or to put a what's called a green light on me.
A green light is different than a contract that you may have heard of in Italian mafia films. Contracts include a hitman doing the job for money. Babu's sources from outside Arizona say the green light hitman is threatened with death and the death of his family if he doesn't carry out the murder.
We've been saying this for 4 to 6 months, that the tactics have changed. It's becoming more violent.
Babu was reluctant to talk about the threats and has actually turned down a special security detail.
Quite frankly, we don't have enough deputies even to respond to our emergencies in Pinal County. We've got 1 deputy per 1,000 citizens. Phoenix has 2.7 per 1,000, just to give you a sense of what we're facing.
The drug cartels across the border have repeatedly murdered law enforcement officials and most recently a candidate for governor in Mexico. But Sheriff Babu says he will not let the threat of violence change his course.
For me, I'll be fine. You know, I always consider my environment, and I'm going to continue to speak out and be very aggressive and stand up for what we believe in. So it doesn't change anything for me.
Sheriff Babu says this threat is just one of many examples. The violence in Mexico is bleeding into our state, and he says it is only going to get worse until we as a country get serious and send thousands of National Guard troops to secure the border.